All right. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to our third Disney Trivia Jeopardy edition night. Today, we have with us Cassie from Mouse Seekers. We have Nick from Magical News Live. And then we have the Thomas family from Thomas Ever After. So, we are excited. We've got some new faces on Jeopardy this month, as well as Nick, who's returning. Nick is he basically got second place. He was a very close second, but he got second place. Cargo was the one who actually won, but due to technical difficulties and other issues, she just knew she wasn't going to be able to participate, and so we're happy to have Nick fill in for her. And we know he's going to do a great job. So I've already discussed the rules with our contestants, and I did let everybody know. You'll see her in the chat, but Daniela's not with me this evening. Our little 9-month-old Gabby has a fever, and she's just not feeling well. And so one of us had to kind of stay with her, and right now Gabby needs mom. So that's the way it works. Let me go ahead and say hi to some folks who have joined us. So, hey, Steph, thank you for joining us. Christine Machado, thank you. Arjons, hello. Hey, Love Family. Mouse Junkie, Wendy, thank you guys for joining us. Mickey's Magic. I want to make sure I don't lose anybody. Scott, welcome. All right. Isaac, thanks for dropping by. And Corey. Crazy Kirstine crew. All right. And so I will go ahead and also just remind you that our contestants are playing for a prize. But you guys in the chat are also playing for a prize. So whoever wins from the chat doesn't qualify for next month's Jeopardy, but does qualify for a prize. Typically, we show the prize at the very end of the Jeopardy round of the Jeopardy edition. We're not able to do that today just because of how crazy it's been with Gabby just not feeling well. We haven't had as much time, but we will still be sending out the prize to the winners. So make sure that you guys are playing and know that we're keeping score in the chat as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Today's order is going to be Cassie from Mouse Seekers going first, then Nick from Magical News Live, and then the Thomas family will go third. Everybody will get an equal number of turns, and so it all kind of works out in the end. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys, and we will begin the Jeopardy round. All right. So, Cassie from Mouse Seekers, you are up first. You can select from any of our categories and any point amount since you're the first one up.
I will do movies for 100.
Movies for 100. What is the name of the villain in The Incredibles? What is the name of the villain in The Incredibles?
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to blank. I don't usually go in front of the camera, so sorry.
That's okay. No worries. All right, 5 seconds.
Nah, I don't.
All right, no worries. It is Syndrome. Syndrome. And I'm looking at the chat here, and it looks like it'll depend on Dee's screen, but on mine it looks like it might be Dreamer's Empire that got the first one. Good job, Dreamer's Empire. All right, so Nick, now it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to take WDW rides for 200.
All right. So WDW rides for 200. The Disney Junior Live Show can be found in which Walt Disney World park?
Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Disney's Hollywood Studios. Very good. So that is 200 for Nick. Very good. All right. And Thomas Ever After. You guys are up.
We will take WDW rides for 500, please.
Wow. Okay. WDW rides for 500. What area of Walt Disney World is accessible to guests only by train?
This would be the, what is that? Yeah, Rafiki's Planet Watch in Animal Kingdom.
Rafiki's Planet Watch in Animal Kingdom. Wow. Awesome job. Awesome job. All right. Very good. Okay, looking in the chat here. Looks like back to you. Cassie?
Oh, sorry. Movies for 200.
Tom Hanks played the role of Walt Disney in this movie.
Saving Mr. Banks. Or what is Saving Mr. Banks?
Yep. No, that's okay. You don't have to do it in the form of a question. Excellent. So 200 points for Mouse Seekers. Saving Mr. Banks. All right. Nick with Magical News Live, you're up.
Okay, first of all, Daphne, nice job. Second, because I wouldn't have gotten that. Second of all, I'm going to take WDW rides for 300.
All right. WDW rides for 300. What was the name of the ride that used to be where Frozen Ever After now is in Epcot?
Maelstrom.
It is. It is Maelstrom. Very good. Okay. Thomas Ever After.
WDW rides for 400, please.
All right. WDW rides for 400. What animals make up the orchestra in Muppet Vision 3D?
Are they ducks?
Ooh, close. Is penguins. Penguins. All right.
We don't like that.
All right. So now, Mouse Seekers, your turn.
I'm going to continue with movies for 3.
Okay. So movies for 300. What are the names of the 2 characters that help Mowgli to the man village in the Jungle Book?
Baloo and Bagheera.
It is Baloo and Bagheera. Baloo and Bagheera. Awesome job. All right, Nick, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to take WDW rides for 100.
All right, and this is the last WDW rides question of the evening. WDW rides for 100. What is the name of the attraction where you find Brer Rabbit and the Laughing Place?
Let me think. This is a really hard one.
It is Splash Mountain. All right, very good. Okay, and Thomas Ever After.
We'll take songs for 500.
Songs for 500. That Thomas Ever After crew is very brave. All right. What movie starring a Fab Five character is the following song from? On the Open Road.
Big Bird. Follow that bird.
It is the Goofy movie. It is the Goofy.
Oh, I know it now.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. My brain is elsewhere.
All right. So let me give you guys a quick score update. So after 3 rounds, Mouse Seekers has 500 points. Nick, Magical News Live, has 600 points. And Thomas Ever After has 500 points. So tight game so far. We go back to Cassie.
Movies for 400.
Movies for 400. Sorry that it says history. We need to update that. But it's movies. What are the names of the 2 main characters in Monsters, Inc.?
Mike and Sully.
Mike and Sully. Very good. That's 400. Okay. Magical News Live.
All right. I'm going to take history facts for 200.
History facts for 200. What is the name of the oldest Disney princess?
Ooh. I don't know. And I'll admit that. I'm going to say
I just want to clarify, Nick, what we're asking here, just because the question can be easily misunderstood. We want to know which Disney princess has been around the longest.
Oh,
not which one has the highest age, but which one has been around the longest.
I'm going to say Cinderella.
Good guess. Good guess. It is actually Snow White. Snow White. All right. So now it goes back to Thomas Ever After.
Let's do movies for 500.
Movies for 500. This will be the final movies question of the evening. What are the names of Merida's brothers in the movie Brave?
Every time we pick the question, we'll never get.
Yeah. Do you just have brothers?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
the
remember.
ones that turn into the little bears.
I don't remember their names.
Oh, right. I don't think we know. Sorry.
Squeaky, Tiny, and Puppy.
It is Hubert, Harris, and Hamish.
Oh, I almost said that.
All right. So now back to Mouse Seekers.
I'm gonna do quotes for 200.
Quotes for 200. Who said, "The past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it"?
Rafiki.
That is Rafiki. Great job. So 200. All right, Nick.
All right. I'm going to take history facts for 300.
All right, history facts for 300. Who was the first animated character to receive a star on Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Ooh. Mickey Mouse.
It is Mickey Mouse. Nice job. 300 points for Magical News Live. All right, Daphne and Company.
We will take songs for 200.
Songs for 200.
We realize what we're doing wrong.
Okay. All right. What WDW attraction features the following song? It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hope and a world of fears.
It's a Small World.
It's a Small World. Good job. All right. Cassie?
Quotes for 300.
Quotes for 300. Finish the quote. Ohana means family, and family means
Nobody gets left behind.
nobody gets left behind or forgotten. So I'm gonna ask D to make a call on this. D, if you're in the chat, how do we rule this one? Points or no points? All right, D says to give you half, which is a strange decision, but I'll go ahead and go with that. 150 points for Cassie. All right. So it goes back to Nick.
Okay, and just before we go to this, there's a bit of an echo on my end when the contestants speak.
Okay,
So-
that may be because it's coming through my mic, and I can't mute it while they're speaking, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm gonna take history facts for 400.
History facts for 400. Who was the Pixar character named after Walter Elias Disney?
Oh, geez. Oh God. I when you tell me the answer, I'll know it. But I'm gonna say, yeah, Daphne knows. I'm gonna say Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Rabbit. I don't think it is, but
It is not.
Yeah.
It is Wally.
oh,
Yeah, Wally. Okay. All right. Thomas Ever After.
We would like what, Landon?
Quotes for 400.
Quotes for 400.
Quotes for 400. Who said all our dreams come true if we have the courage to pursue them?
Hmm? Who? Oh, you don't know. Do you?
No, it sounds familiar.
What?
Thanks, Nick.
Is it Snow White?
It is not Snow White. It is Walt Disney.
Oh. Oh, I remember actually seeing that on
Yeah,
one of the list of quotes.
Yeah, if you ever see any construction at Disney, whether it's Disney Springs or any of the parks, this is always one of the quotes they have on the signs. All right. So back to Mouse Seekers.
History facts for 500.
History facts for 500. What was the name of the person that created the Cobb salad?
I don't know.
All right. So for anyone else who doesn't want to get caught on a 500-point question on Jeopardy, we just came out with a video about this. And so it is actually Bob Cobb who came up with the shameless plug. Steph says, yes, a very shameless plug. Make sure to check out our video. We did come out with a video where we talk about the Brown Derby at Hollywood Studios, and this was one of the facts that came from there. All right. Let me give a quick score update. So Cassie is leading the way. She has, let me see. She has 1,250 points. Nick from Magical News Live has 900 points. And Daphne and company, Thomas Ever After, have 700 points. All right, so still some questions on the board here, so let's continue. Nick.
Okay. Hopefully this can put me up there on the board, but I'm gonna take quotes for 500.
All right, quotes for 500. Who said, "The very things that hold you down are going to lift you up"?
I can't ask for a hint, right? That's not allowed.
Yeah, no. You might get away with D with that kind of thing, but not with me.
I don't know, so I'm gonna take a wild guess and say Walt Disney.
All right. It is actually from the movie Dumbo, and it is Timothy Mouse.
I wouldn't have guessed that, so.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so Thomas Ever After.
We're going to close out history facts for 100.
All right, this is the final history facts question. What was Disney Springs known as before the most recent name change?
Downtown Disney.
It was Downtown Disney. Very good.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the final round of our regular questions before the final Jeopardy question. Okay. So just choose wisely. Mouse Seekers, you're up.
Songs for 300.
Songs for 300. What movie features the song Almost There?
Princess and the Frog.
It is The Princess and the Frog. Nice job. Okay, Nick, Magical News Live.
So I'm trying to decide between songs for 400 or quotes for 100, because I'm probably not going to get the songs, but if I choose the quotes and then someone else chooses the song, I'm going to know the songs. That's generally what happens. I'm going to say songs for 400.
Songs for 400. The following lyrics is from what Disney movie? When will my reflection show who I am inside?
Okay. Again, random guess, but I'm gonna go with. No, wait. When will my reflection show who I am inside? I'm going with Moana. Question mark.
It is actually Mulan. Mulan. I thought you were actually gonna say it, yeah, but no, it's not Moana. It's Mulan. All right. And the final question off the board, Thomas Ever After.
We'll do songs.
For once.
All right, songs for 100. Fill in the blanks. For a spoonful of sugar helps blank, 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 blank in a most delightful way.
The medicine go down, and I've got my Mary Poppins ears on.
The medicine go down. Yeah, good job. Excellent. All right. So let me do a quick tally here. So Thomas Ever After has 800 points going into Final Jeopardy. Nick, Magical News Live, has 900 points going into Final Jeopardy. And Cassie, with Mouse Seekers, has 1,550 points going into Final Jeopardy. Okay, so I will stop sharing this for just a moment as I kind of instruct you guys on what it is that I need you to do. So what we are going to do now is you guys have to type in the chat here how much it is that you're wagering, but do not send it until I ask you to send it, okay? So go ahead and type how much you want to wager. You can wager up to 100% of the points that you have. So Thomas Ever After, you have 800. Magical News Live, you have 900. And Mouse Seekers, you have 1,550 points. So wager however many you want. Keep in mind, if you get the question correctly, that's how many points you'll earn. If you get it incorrect, that's how many points you'll lose. All right. And so go ahead and type it, and then just give me a thumbs up once you've typed it so that everybody is sending it at the same time. Okay. All right. So Thomas Ever After is ready. Nick is ready. Cassie is ready. Okay. Send your wagers. Okay. All right. So for those in the chat who cannot see, we have Thomas Ever After going all in with 800 points. Nick from Magical News Live going with 700 points. And then Cassie from Mouse Seekers going in with 700 points. So this is the way it'll work. I'm going to show you the final Jeopardy question. You are not going to answer it. Everybody has the opportunity to answer it. So it's not about who gets it fastest. It's not about who can type the fastest or anything like that. Everybody's going to have an opportunity to answer it. So wait for me to return. We'll do it the same way that we did with the wagers. I'll ask you guys to type it. Give me a thumbs up once you've typed it, and then I'll have you all send it at the same time. Okay? So just watch. You'll see the question. I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. I'll come back on screen, and then you guys can give me your answers. So here we go. What is the name of the restaurant where Daniela just recently tried a delicious cannoli? What is the name of the restaurant where Daniela just recently tried a delicious cannoli? Big reward to those who watched these live the other day. All right, so let me come back to you guys. So I need you guys to go ahead and type your answer in the chat. Do not send it. Just give me a thumbs up once you have your answer typed. Okay. Nick is giving me a up and down thumbs. All right. Is that a thumbs up from Thomas Ever After? No, not yet. Okay. Cassie, good to go? Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah? Okay. All right. So on 3. 1, 2, 3. Send your answers. Cannoli restaurant, Sunset Ranch, and Tony's. Okay, so actually everybody got it incorrect. It was Pizza Rizzo at Hollywood Studios. So Cassie loses 700. This is tough math here. Okay, so that's 850 points that she ends up with. Nick lost 700, so that's 200 points. And Thomas Ever After went all in, so they end up with 0 points, which means that Cassie from Mouse Seekers is our Jeopardy champion. So awesome job. Who is the winner in the chat? Who is the winner in the chat? Do we know? Mickey's Magic. Mickey's Magic is the winner in the chat. Awesome job. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Please make sure to check out Mouse Seekers, Magical News Live, and Thomas Ever After. Thank you guys for being a great sport. We're so glad to have had you on. All right, guys. Have a great evening. Take care.